We're here at the moorings base in Tortola. We are getting ready for our
captain sign off
Yes.
for our insurance.
So we have to have 50 hours on our boat for the insurance to sign us off so we can operate our boat independently. So the captain is going to come on board with us today, tomorrow, and the next day, and we're going to go hang out in the BVIs and check out some of the
So our
areas.
boat is still in the yard. It's still being fixed. So the moorings has graciously given us a charter for 3 days. So it's the same Leopard 45 that we're going to be getting. It's just not our, we wanted to do a captain on our actual boat, but since our boat's still being fixed, in order to keep on our schedule, the moorings is allowing us to use one of their boats for 3 days. So we're incredibly gracious for that. But we're going to head over to Right Way to the grocery store and provision up for our captain for the next 3 days. It's about $227 for 3 days of provisioning. It's about a 10-minute walk to the Right Way, right from the moorings base. And then we provisioned all of that. And then we grabbed a taxi from the Right Way. Just asked the front clerk. It was a 5-minute ride for about $14. We've got about an hour to kill before we can get on our charter. So we're gonna go check out our boat because there were some other things that we wanted to check on before we left the dock today. And while we just wait on our captain to arrive at noon.
Hello, I'm Michael Domican. I'm the training captain for Rob and Lauren. I've been here 20 years teaching sailing on monohulls and cats, and also teach passage sailing, passage making, and occasionally, but rarely these days, do deliveries. And yeah, I'm a Yachtmaster instructor and US sailing instructor and ASA instructor and US captain and BVI captain and all sorts of other things.
Cool. And he's got his own book too. What was the name of your book?
No. Oh, book. Yeah, boat.
Book.
I don't own boat. Much too sensible. No, my book. Yeah, the Smarter Charter Guide to Sailing a Catamaran, or something like that. You'll find it on. It's exactly the same. I call it in England we call it the trolley method or the shopping cart method. So you're just basically doing what you know. Don't be tempted to speed up though. That's the thing that everybody accidentally tries to do, is speed up. This trick does not work if you're going more than walking speed. So be wind aware, it's taking you over this side, so you're going to be fine, but what I'd like you to do is try and get more towards that way a bit. No. So apparently I'll show you. You've got a choice in airlines and you've got a choice in how the boat turns. So what I want to do now is have you take the boat out here into the sort of the open between here and Village Quay, and then we're just going to do some practice pivot turns and manoeuvring.
We're just gonna move both forward.
We'll move about halfway between here and Village Quay Marina, which is over there.
So I'm starting to turn this way.
Yeah.
So do I go in reverse?
Yeah, reverse the back. Because what's happening, the wind's taking towards that hunter over there. So just always be wind aware. Know that it's always, know where it's coming from. It's coming from over here.
Okay.
So it's pushing you this way.
It's like our old boat.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in the middle. So just practice doing. Well, have it go where you want it to go, Shannon. So we're not going to the destination right now. But have it practice turning the boat, getting the feel for it, making it go where you want it to go, not where Eric wants it to go. I will have to take the fenders off. And the rope is pull the lines. Okay. See, look at you in the shade.
And you're in
the
the
husband out doing the grunt work. That's the right way around.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, you seem to be doing very well, eh? Let's have
going back and forth.
Let's have Rob have a go. You'll have more chance to practice, but I want you both to have a feel for it at least on this first day. Yeah, no pressure, Rob. But Shannon was very good.
So where are we headed?
Well, we're not headed anywhere right now.
We're just turning.
We're
they got a boat
whatever you
coming
do,
out here.
what I'll let you do is turn the boat whichever way you want to go. Ideally, you're not always doing a pivot turn. Sometimes you're just doing a slope. But the most common turn you need to do is what we call a pivot turn, which is turning the boat without moving backwards or forwards. Well, you seem very happy with that, Rob.
I'm trying to get head to wind, and I can show you that I'm just sitting here.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were doing that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're close to it, but no cigar. Because head to wind's a bit. Wind is it's a movable feat. So
No, I've been watching it, so
yeah. And the best thing
I've been
is
feeling it on my face.
the best thing though. That's the best thing. Or looking at the ripples in the water, which the ripples of the water are telling you is that we don't know how. But this thing is at the top of the mast.
Right.
Very good. We'll have a go at keep holding your head to the wind then, Shannon, and then we'll get on our way. Go do something else. We'll do more of this later on, but I want to have you do it. Why is this important? When it comes to picking up a mooring,
Right.
when he's doing all that grunt work up there, he's got the pennant, the pickup line is called the pennant.
Keep it.
Okay, look, he's got the pennant, but now he's got a thread bridles. The pennant is about 6 or 8 feet long. And you go forward 6 feet, ball goes under the boat.
Yeah.
No damage, but he can't hold it.
Right.
So he hasn't got very many feet of
See how
scope.
you're getting close to that dock now?
Yes, I do, but see how far I'm holding it still?
So what are we doing now?
I'm just moving away from that dock.
Okay.
Let's try starting to wind. So get over
Yeah.
here.
Now don't tempt you to speed up. You're doing 1.5 knots, so it's still less than walking speed. It's getting to be a bit of a fast walk for me.
There you go. See how you can go both backwards. You don't have to go at the same time. They could be different speeds. Now you're going
There's a boat
backwards.
coming.
Now you're going backwards.
Okay, I know that.
Pay attention. Keep constantly looking. Keep the jib right there. No, don't worry about the boat.
Don't worry, heavy more into the
Look, don't worry about the jib. Worry about over here. Don't move forward. Don't move backwards.
Yeah. It does take time. Shannon's just trying to relax and have a... He's waiting for it.
Are you turning for a reason?
Well, you and I go digging because we need you to do that.
Got it?
Yeah, we're just going to be around. Don't worry, you're fine here. Just doing that.
Love you, babe.
Thanks, guys. I held it still with two boats.
Yeah, no, good. That's what's more like real life because when you're doing this, it's usually you sort of.
With everyone watching at me.
Well, they're impressed that you're doing it. I'm sure. They're probably wishing they could do it as well.
Going forward.
Yeah, so this is, both the pivot turn, holding the boat on station, aka swerving, with either the bows or the sterns, depending on what it is you're trying to achieve. That's a very, very important spot. Okay, once these two boats come in, what I propose is that we take the boat out of the inner harbour where we are now. We'll go out to the outer harbour. There's a whole bunch of mooring balls over to one side. Okay, so begin to slow down now. You see the mooring balls. Now, the boats that are already on the balls are all pointing in the direction you need to point this boat. So that's the best clue as to where the wind
So
is.
do I need to come around?
Yeah, well you choose whichever ball you're going to go for, and you must get this boat dead downwind of that ball, at least two boat lengths away from the target.
Which one are you going for?
For this one right here? Is there a better one?
I'll go for whichever is the newest looking one. That's got a nice one with a nice floaty thing on the end.
It's just really close to the other boat.
That's okay. That's how it's going to be in real life. But before you separate though, Rob, let's talk together. I want you both to know what we're going to do.
Okay, so
No, let's do it.
say let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. No, let's go there. I've really finished talking, and
One that slashes boobies right here.
So which one are we picking up?
That one up there.
Not the one up there.
We need to go over there, I think. But let's not go forward like a rocket. Actually, you know what though? Okay, so you want to chug up towards that one.
Yes.
Go over a little bit more to the right. Do this. Just be neutral both ends.
Okay.
Back, just a little bit.
After we both successfully demonstrated that we could pick up a mooring ball, we decided to go find a place to anchor for the night. Since there was no wind, we motored over to Normandy Island.
So it's been our first day with our captain, and like, I love this. Like, this is amazing. I mean, the first day was hard because I had to keep the boat still and anchoring and picking up a mooring ball. And yes, I was a little stressed, and Rob and I usually fight during that, so that's usually our hardest. But there was no wind today to sail, so hopefully we'll get some sailing in tomorrow. But man, like, just knowing that we're gonna be able to pull up to like these islands and just anchor here, and that this whole outdoor space is where we get to be every day is just amazing. I'm so in love.
All right, that's day 1 down on the boat.
With the captain.
We are anchored right outside of Private Island here in the BVI, and
So today we did keeping the boat still,
picking up mooring balls,
anchoring. There was no wind, so we couldn't sail.
Nope, no
So
wind
we
today.
motored over here, and then we made dinner. So I learned how to use the stove and the gas, which was fun. And then we had
Grilled
dinner.
out and had a great dinner. Discussed what we're gonna do tomorrow.
And there's still not going to be a whole lot of wind. So if there's not a lot of wind, we're going to go
docking.
We're going to practice docking, which Shannon's not happy about whatsoever.
So, but it'll be a very huge learning experience for both of us.
Not quite as
looking
relaxing
forward-
as I thought it was going to be.
Looking forward to docking this huge boat.
Yeah. So see how tomorrow goes.
All right, guys.
Good night. So it is second day with our captain. Today there's another breeze, so we're actually going to sail. So we just talked over our sail plan, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of scared. Yesterday, I mean, he's tough. I just like being good at things, and when I'm not, I get frustrated, and it's going to be a little stressful, but hopefully I'll get it, and we'll pass and get signed off. But we're going to try to head over to Virgin Gorda today, I think.
You just put whatever we need here onto the VHF autopilot. Yeah.
Rob pulled anchor and we set off.
It's on the correct side, and you go 10 back. Bring the boat. That's good. Okay. Alright, so then put the clutch down. No, let clutch down first. Transfer the load. Transfer the load to the clutch.
Okay, so I ease off.
Ease it, yeah. Good. Take the left off. Okay, we'll do this. Then go to the main sheet. Press standby. Now we're going to go downwind. So just put the boat onto a deep, well, not deep, just a broad reach. So try not to look at the instruments. Imagine that they're all dead. Because one day that's going to happen to you. You've got no instrument. You don't need an instrument to know the wind's coming from there. Somewhere about there. Good. Okay, so now we're not sailing close forward, are we? No. So we need to ease the mainsail out. And unfortunately, on this point, this point.
And put it on a winch.
That's it. All right, 4. Just tap it.
Top one.
Tap the winch.
I understand, but that's not straight.
That's it. It's all.
Okay.
Right, that would be a great position for the jib if we were sailing close hauled. Now you see here the boom. This is where you want to rig your preventer. So, because that noise is not dangerous.
Right.
It's causing some
Wear and tear.
Where?
yeah and tear. But the most important thing is it's bloody annoying to listen to the cars get off. Just practice steering like I was showing you. It's calm conditions. So don't put your hand on the back of the winch, it's on the left side. Never left.
Never near that.
Well, I wouldn't. You could.
On this side then.
You can. No, never on that side. It's always the left side of the winch. You can move that.
The tail?
This tail.
Okay.
You can not move it. I mean, you can just adjust it eventually anyway.
Right.
Okay, what? What?
Hang on, let me undo this. Alright, let's start this turn slowly. Slowly. Go ahead.
Going.
Turn through it. Go ahead. Keep going. You're good. I'm ready for you now, so.
I understand, but you said slow.
Okay.
Slow is pro.
Okay. You gotta watch that other boat coming out here
I
too.
understand.
What are they on?
They're on a port tack. Okay, it's coming.
Okay. Ready?
Two more wraps. Who's driving?
I am.
So, I thought you had it pointed. If you want to do that, just press one too. Alright, see you there.
Because no one was driving it, so I.
Okay.
Yeah, but just make sure obviously driving is similar to
Okay, you drive. I'll take care of this. I'm free.
Let's just drive manually because we're proximity to a vessel we have to give way to.
Go ahead. Let it go. Let it go. Let it
I'm gonna bring it in a little more.
go. No. That way.
High five.
That way. That way.
High five.
High five. Good job.
Whew. Just moored, and now we're gonna have a little bit of lunch. That was much better than yesterday. I only got yelled at once. So I think that was pretty successful. We did a couple jibes on our own, raised the main on our own. I sailed through 2 reefs. I'm pretty proud of myself. Now this afternoon's the stressful part because it's docking, and Rob's always been the one that's docked our boats. I mean, he's made me learn how to do it so I could do that and get it on the trailer, but this is definitely not my strong suit.
Tacked successfully and overboard successfully.
So how did we do for the end of day 2?
Yeah, very well. I think you're making great progress, both of you. The only fly in the ointment is that you're much too hard on yourself, Shannon. So go easy on yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And
No
I
worries.
need to learn to let go of the winches.
Yeah,
Good God, yes.
yeah.
He's gonna lose a finger.
Well, it's not the wind. You don't get your hands anywhere near it when the electricity is flowing to them.
So end of day 2.
End of day 2, guys. It's been a heck of a day.
Long
Let
day.
me tell you. We picked up anchor.
We
Then-
sailed off anchor.
Yeah, we sailed off anchor, and then we sailed all day
Hand
long.
steered.
Hand steered all day long, this huge boat. And after lunch, we actually pulled up, grabbed a mooring ball, grabbed some lunch, and then after lunch we were sailed, we actually motored out and was raising the mainsail and had a little bit of an issue. The second reef wrapped around the boom on the backside and wouldn't allow the mainsail to go all the way up. So we had to actually drop the mainsail and get that unwrapped and then raise the mainsail again. When we were doing all that, what happened?
The main halyard clutch broke. Like, they're yelling at me to close the clutch, and I'm like, I can't do it. Like, there was something wrong with the clutch. So we ended up having to take the main halyard off that clutch. We had to mouse line it through the first reef line.
Yep.
Clutch and bring it through, and we're able to do that.
It was rather crazy.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting here, you know, the main's half up.
We had the jib out.
Jib's out, and we're sailing at, albeit
2 to 3 knots.
But you know, it took all three of us to figure it out and get things situated, and it did. Everything worked out fine. We did some more sailing and actually sailed over to another anchorage for tonight. We got settled down, dropped the anchor, got the bridle out, no problems from
I did good with that. I'm on the helm. Rob is picking up the mooring balls because he wants me to be at the helm because that's a less strenuous activity. Although that's in our previous boating life, I've always been the one that's picked up the mooring ball, so I'm more comfortable in that position. But he wants me at the helm, so I'm at the helm. Rob's picking up the mooring ball and putting down the anchor. So,
yeah. So, but yeah, it's been a very, very long and eventful day, and we're tired.
Well, I went into this under the impression that Rob was passing this whole thing. It wasn't like a we thing. Like, Shannon had to complete and perfect the man overboard and anchoring and docking. Like, I know I was a participant and I want to learn, absolutely, but to understand it all, like, I'm so used to being good in my real life of like my day-to-day job that when I do this and I'm not good the first time, it's really hard. So
yeah. She's doing good.
It's a very steep learning curve. I mean, we've sailed before. It's not like we've never sailed, thank God, because I mean, we've sailed a monohull, but sailing a catamaran's completely different. So,
but we're getting used to it. I mean, she's still a beautiful boat, and we're so excited about this opportunity that we have, and you know, looking forward to everything that's going to come after this training. And
so we're just hoping we both pass. We both get checked off on the hours, and that, you know, we can take our boat home.
Yep.
So
well, good night.
One more day. All right, morning of day 3. We got good rest last night, so hopefully today will be a much better day. We're getting ready to raise anchor and have some downwind sailing today. Up to this behind the boat. A little bit of sprinkles, but how beautiful is that?
can't. We're gonna run. Let's get past this point, and then you can go up. Don't just worry about this. Look at around.
Damn.
Situational awareness. Don't worry about your telltales right now. Don't worry about that. Worry about that. Worry about how fast you're going. Okay.
That's why there's two of us. You can help.
I am helping. I'm watching the other boats. Unless you want to watch the other boats. Okay. I am doing something for you. So, no, it's not. Because I'm going to figure out. So this guy here, he's on a starboard tack. We're on starboard tack. But we are what?
We are the windward vessel.
So
He's
we are.
leeway, so he gets the right of way.
That's right. Feeling good, babe. Alright. Do you not like it because there's stuff around?
I'm trying to hold the boat on my own.
Are you close to it? Are you close to it? Autopilot. There. Better?
Wanted me to practice hand steering. 18 knots of wind. We're going 6.2. At 40 degrees. This is why sailors drink.
I think once you're out in the ocean, I mean, look at that thing we're in. Pretty heavy seas right
This
now.
is not heavy seas.
Honey, that is like,
I mean, it's more hefty
No.
than it was yesterday, but. So this whole sailing thing is either going to strengthen our marriage or we're going to get divorced. But
another one of them.
I think we're working pretty well as a team. I mean, much better. I've only really gotten frustrated with Rob once. I think for myself, I've been more patient and not like, it's just, I get nervous and when the boat doesn't do what I want it to do and it takes two, it's not like driving a car. It's like when you drive a car, you turn the steering wheel and the car goes that way. And this, I get nervous and I overcorrect and then it starts turning too much. So, like I said, we're either going to be like, I mean, I think we're already a pretty amazing team, but
Our 4 days with the captain are finally over, and we're back on land for our debriefing, awaiting to find out if he will sign the papers for insurance to sign us off as competent sailors.
All right, guys, we just got off our training cruise, if you want to call it that. We had a lot of fun with learning all about the boat, and Captain is now signed off on us for us to be able to take our boat. And all we have to do now, they're doing a couple more things to get her ready for us. We're gonna do a rigging check today. And then once that's all done, hopefully we get everything wrapped up and we can head out of here and get on over to
Puerto Rico to pick up our crew.
yes, and then back to Florida.
Yep. So we'll see you next time.
All right, guys.